1 hour music challenge. Here we go. Can it be done? I'm not really sure, but I think I've got everything set up properly to give it a shot. This will be a fun experiment. I've got the guitar arsenal behind me ready to go. Tube amp is nice and warmed up. And I have no idea what I'm doing here song-wise. The only thing I've predetermined is that I want the tempo to be 108 because today's October 8th. Real original, I know, but you know what? That's part of the fun of making music. You just get to make some nonsensical decisions, as you'll see. You don't have to play by all the rules. So, I'm going to set the tempo to 108. And I think we're going to start with the bass, but I got to start the timer. Let's count it down. 3, 2, 1. Boom. All right. Got the Bronco bass ready to go. Sounds good, sounds good. Okay, so 108. We got a metronome to help us out. 4/4 time. I'll make the metronome a little louder actually. See, these are the things that are going to slow me down. The metronome's not loud enough. You can only account for so much ahead of time because of volume constraints and stuff, but hey, we got 59 minutes. Alright. Alright, I don't know what's going on. We're just going to give this a shot. Got to make decisions quickly. So I'm arming this bad boy to record. Alright, we got something there, but I didn't love that take. Oh man, I don't usually struggle this much. I'm trying to figure out a second like part to go to, but maybe it made this bass line a little tricky. Okay, I like those. Those kind of go well together. Let's give it a shot. Alright, the timing was not perfect, but I think we're on to something. I do like this part. So we're gonna go 2 of those and then the... Okay, so we got like a little chorus part. Ooh, am I gonna remember all this? See, that's what's gonna save me a lot of time. If I could just like do these takes sequentially and burn through it. Alright, that should wrap around. I did have a kind of goofy part there, but we'll see. Sometimes mistakes end up being like a nice little, it adds a charm. So you don't want to be like too critical of recording mistakes. Just, you know, give it your best shot, let it happen. Odds are you're always going to have to like align something afterwards or chop it up. It's not going to be perfect. And so what I'm doing right now is just basically playing with this waveform. I want to make sure it fits. It's aligned properly. I'm not going to waste time listening to a lot during the process, so I'm just kind of assuming it's good and it's lined up. Alright, it's like a little ahead. So I'm going to bump it back a hair. Switch instruments while I'm listening. Sorry for that unpleasant plug-in. But yeah, okay, that sounded good. So we're gonna obviously cheat in this challenge with some copy and paste, because to actually record, let's say it's a 3-minute song and I'm using 8 tracks here, like 7 tracks kind of. If I were to record 3 minutes on 8 tracks, 24 minutes itself of straight recording time, that's impossible. So you have to artfully loop, which shouldn't be an issue. Oops, I want to turn my magnetism to snap it to that beat. I do want like a tiny little crossfade just to not cause like a digital blip. And I actually turned up the gain a little bit, but that might not be necessary later on. Okay, so what I did is I copied this chunk and then I pasted it right at the tail end, so it like duplicated itself. So I've got 2 passes of this bass line. But what I want to see is, does this chorus sync back into the verse nicely? Yes, perfect. So that's going to be the main structure of our song. We can throw in like a fancy bridge part. Let's see, right there actually is where it would be. So I'm gonna cut this, and we'll know there's like room for a different bass line there, or we could just drop the bass. I kind of like that sometimes. Okay, so let's move on. I got a Strat in my hands, so we're gonna do like a rhythm melody-esque part because, oops, had it right. Stratocasters with the single coil, they're naturally like higher and janglier, and I think that lends itself to like a nice ear candy rhythm part, especially if you pan it out a little ways, which I don't have it panned very aggressively right now. I've kind of got the PRS and the Strat as like my center melody, and then the Malibu and the Tres are a little wider. So alright, what is this gonna sound like? So I'm just gonna play this bass line, what I've got right now, to kind of rehearse what the heck the guitar part's gonna be. So that's the bass part. I'm just playing it on a guitar, which it's an octave higher, but exactly the same notes. So okay, apparently this song's in F. Kind of like that for a rhythm part. Nice little like chunky thing. Alright, now a question that I often ask myself: do I want to just finger strum it like I'm doing? I do this weird thing where I use like my index fingernail. Shout out Katie Yankowski. This was a method that she kind of got me into using while I was teaching her to play guitar. And funny enough, to this day I prefer it over a pick, because a pick, there's so many ways to hold it. Alright, I'm wasting time now, but I'll get off this tangent. I used to hold it like this, which is kind of nuts, but I hold a pencil really weird too. And you're supposed to kind of like wrap your finger around it like that. I mean, if I'm playing like a solo sometimes, but like, I like control. I like grip grip it for dear life. But you know what's better? Not having anything to drop. And I kind of like the sound of just the fingers, and you get to add a lot of dynamics and inflection and like character. And it's a more direct connection to the instrument, as weird as that sounds. But all right, let's get back to this task. So I kind of like this part. It's a cute little rhythm part, but do I want it treblier? And what I mean by that is which pickup you're using on the guitar will determine like what the tone is. And right now I have it in a spot where it's like it's kind of warm and like it accentuates some of the low end. As opposed to and the crazy part is, if you're a Strat fan, this warmer tone is actually all three pickups at the same time. This is a deluxe player Strat, and it's got this weird little button. I forget what it's called, the S7 switch, something like that. But yeah, you can activate all three pickups at the same time, or you could do bridge and neck at the same time. It's got like a telly slap. If I could play today. So I actually that's not bad. So this is all three pickups. This is the telly split, bridge and neck at the same time. So I'm gonna try the telly split. The question is, do I want this? Okay, so here's another like thing you have to, another decision you have to consistently make is, when do you introduce these parts? So this bass line itself, and there's gonna be like drums. So we'll just have like bass, drums, and maybe I'll bring in like the custom 24 with a nice little guitar melody, but like a lead part, not a rhythm part. And so we'll introduce the rhythm in the second go round. So I'll give myself a little lead in. I backed it up one behind the start of the second section. So that's where it's gonna drop. So let's see. Ooh, see, okay, this is another decision. So do I want to give it like a natural minor chord? Or do I want to give it this jazzy minor chord? Or do I want to give it this jazzy with like a G inflection? G style? I have no idea what actual note that is. I can't read music and I don't actually know what notes I'm playing. That makes making these decisions so much easier. You just kind of have to have an ear to know what fits with what you already have, or what works with it tastefully. So I don't really know what to say in that respect, but what flavor do I want to give this chord? So let me hear. I kind of like this one. That's gonna work with what I'm going for later on, and like the mood. Because this tone is like a little, I don't know, this is like a little predictable, a little standard, a little cheesy. So if I give it some like intricacy in the chord, I don't know, I respect it a little more. So we're gonna let's give it a shot. The other part. First try. Okay, see, that's the kind of thing we need if we're gonna succeed here. You just gotta like structure it beforehand and kind of know what you're aiming for, and hope you play worth a darn. And luckily I did there. Okay, here's a challenge. So there's always like a weird little offset in my system. Is very weird, where depending on like the length of the clip I record, it will change the offset between when I actually like recorded it and how it writes the waveform recorded. So sometimes there's like a little latency thing going on, and you have to bump it one way or another to line it up. So I'm looking at the purple bass peaks here and comparing them to my red guitar peaks here. And I could like zoom in a little bit, but I don't feel like it. Or like, you know, making each row bigger. Nah, I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it. You know, and I should be using my ears too, so let's see. Oh. Okay, I don't, it's like way off in some spots. It's mostly good, but it's way off in some spots. So either I aligned it very poorly or I played very poorly, but it felt like I played all right. I just got to make sure. Oh God, there's one section where it's like pretty ugly, but I don't have time to keep like re-recording. I played the correct things and it sounded nice. Fixing the timing afterward is a very easy thing to do as long as you get a good take, a good quality timbre take. Okay, around here. Oh, well, okay. A little behind here. Okay, I think this is good. I mean, if it were to take front and center, would I be happy with it? If I weren't trying to do everything in 1 hour? Geez, I'm already a third done. Oh God, I gotta hustle. There was one section that sounded like unacceptable. There, it was like... Oh yeah, that's bad. That's like unacceptably behind. Not necessarily there. And you can even see it. It should, oh, even the bass is a little behind. It should be on this green line. See how this one is? That's right on, well, I don't have, boom. See, it's starting right on that beat, this waveform. This one though is a little behind. And you kind of have to see, because often it happens like in bursts, like you'll play a bad section timing wise, and it's easy. See, they're all about the same offness. This gap and this gap are very similar. So I'm just going to click and drag until they're better aligned, and then it'll crossfade at the edges so that you don't like lose continuity of sound. Here, I'll show you. Way better. Okay, so that's acceptable. I think that was the only part that was like really needed fixing. All right, 2/3 done. I think I'm done with the Strat. I don't really want to use it a whole ton more, because that part can be recycled. Let's go with oh, okay. I'm gonna make that little bridge section now. So, all right, let's, gosh, what am I gonna do here? I want to record this little like high melody that kind of sounds like the old TV show Doug, like a transition from Doug. Like. Oh, that sounds bad. I'm like pinching it. I think that's, oh man, part of the difficulty of making new songs, you have to remember what you're making while you're making it, and you haven't heard it before, so what are you relying on for your memory? Okay, I'm trying to think of what to do for this part. Hopefully these parts don't sound like really weird in the video, because I'm recording the desktop audio along with what's going into this mic. Oh, and especially right now, you can't. Oh, sorry for. Probably couldn't hear that guitar at all. I'm gonna give this a go, and then I'm gonna clone it over that blank spot because I have an idea. Alright, so this Doug part is ready to go. Oh, and this acoustic guitar I'm actually recording through the microphone because I hate the sound of a plugged-in acoustic guitar. Just personal preference, I think it's one of the worst sounds. Okay. Alright, so I gotta go back to the 9th fret with my index finger. And then it's... I'm playing around on the 7th and 6th. The E goes... yeah, the E string goes from 6 to 7. Alright, my madness will make sense in a moment. Oh! And here's another caveat. If you're recording with a microphone, you have to wear headphones because you can't play the audio in the room while you're overlapping. And some of you are like, wait a minute, you don't have your amp mic'd? No, I don't. I don't mic amplifiers direct out. You cannot hear the difference. Ah! A costly mistake. Will he be able to make up the time? I think so. Oh, that recorded a little quietly. So you want this waveform to be thicker, like such, but you don't want to have to boost it after the fact. Because you're not just boosting the signal, you're boosting like everything, including the noise you picked up underneath the signal, which isn't great, but let's see how it sounds in solo. Oh, pretty good. Once again, it's a little behind. Now, sometimes little timing imperfections are nice. They make it sound organic. Sometimes they make it sound bad, depending on how bad you're off. But these seem acceptably off and are almost at the halfway point. This is going quickly. And I haven't really done much mixing, but this is a good start. Do I want to hop over to drums? Yeah, let's do drums next because I think that'll give me a better idea of where the rest is gonna go and what I want to play. So, setting everything down for a second. Oh, wow. That was bad. So while I was recording that guitar, I had the cable, no, I guess, so I have one input into my audio workstation, oh my goodness, interface, these terms. I have one input in my interface for this mic and I have one input for my amps direct out, both XLR, but this is my amp input and I had it just sitting on the floor, so I was picking up static noise. Oh, never mind, I'm only doing the right input. Okay, good, so that wasn't coming through. But it was coming through your audio, sorry. Alright, now we're doing drums. Hopping over to EZDrummer, and I don't like doing my drums as part of the project that I'm working on. I have a standalone EZDrummer app that we're going to use, and set the tempo to 108. I already loaded up my nice kit. The hip-hop kit, let's see what we've got for preset grooves at 108, because I kind of like to start with one of these and just modify it because they're pretty cool. That does not fit the style. God, 108's fast. I think I actually want half tempo. Yeah, we want like a kind of like bouncy, swingy one. Sometimes these are like a little too direct. God, and that's really slow. Alright, let's turn off half tempo. I'm imagining like a John Mayer Waiting on the World to Change sounding beat. A Steve Jordan beat. Alright, let's go back here. I don't hate it. Okay, I can't waste a lot of time actually listening. Alright, actually that's a nice one for a little bridge section where I want to kind of quiet it down. That's good for... Oh, it's still hi-hat. I want the... Good Lord, the ring on this cymbal. Cállate. I want the power hand to be this ride. And that's another tricky part, is like balancing all these drum volumes, because you don't... Oh good, I thought for a second it couldn't be heard. Let's see what's in the chorus section. Oh, there's the rides. Alright. I wasn't intending to like build out the entire song. I kind of just wanted to like render parts and then like individual cymbal hits and stuff we could put on the melody bus. So I'm gonna do a single crash. And that's gonna ring all day. And we can use that for a reverse crash also. Why is that ringing so hard? What is this crash? My goodness. Oh. Is there like a crazy reverb on this? No. Okay, well. And that's it. I don't think we need to complicate these anymore. I kind of wanted to have the drums done at 25 minutes, so... Okay, tell you what we're going to do. Just to be like a tiny bit fancy, because this does kind of help kick it up a notch. I'm going to clone these, but I'm going to add, oh come on, only a little buffer, because there's some part that is like taking forever to fade out, and I don't want it to ring into the next little clip. Yeah, see there. Okay, it rings out in time. So for the cloned ones, we're going to put a little shaker on it. And the cloned chorus, we're going to put a shaker and a tambourine. But you have to make these a little more, used a little more sparingly. Okay, I can't even hear it. Alright, so that's actually pretty darn quiet, but I don't mind. Yeah, that works for me. Oh, as this name implies, negative 33 VEL means to turn the velocity down to... Oh, I don't think it works like that up there. Oops, I have to do it here. And I have to pick all playing drums, including those guys. I think I got them all, and we're going to turn the velocity to negative. We're going to go like negative 30. That's good. Yeah, it kind of softens the attack and makes everything smoother. I'm going to render this out as a 24-bit wave. Let's put it... Oh, God. We're going to put it in beats. 108. What the heck is this called? 1R challenge. I don't have a title. I really did not decide this stuff beforehand. I made a template. That's the extent of my cheating. Is making a template beforehand for Reaper. Oh my God, which is still armed to record. Hopefully that does not affect the performance of EZDrummer. I don't think so. It looks like that rendered. I'm going to save real quickly just to make sure. 108 drum 1 HRC. Alright, we're going to now import said drums. It was in 1 hour challenge. No, beats. What? Don't adjust. Tempo should be perfect already. That was a weird suggestion, but okay, so we're gonna back this up, and I basically have different little chunks of drum parts, and we just need to arrange them where we want them. Cool. And they sync up as expected. So I played the bass halfway decently. So that's a section, and this is like the ride cymbal section. Yeah, but I want to save that for the chorus, and that's empty space. So let's see. I want to come out pretty energetically. Uh-oh, am I chopping this wrong? No. This guy's right here. This guy's right here. So I'm basically just isolating my different drum parts, chopping them up so that I can make a full drum. It's so hard to do this and talk at the same time. I'm saying gibberish. I'm chopping everything up so that I can make one cohesive drum part, is what I was trying to say, out of all these little pieces. And this cymbal is... I don't want to leave it out there to scare me. Forget it's there and just like random cymbal hit in the middle of a song. Okay, which one is like the chill section? This? Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna pre-put the chill section in the chill section. Three? Uh-oh. Oh, I just... Wait a minute. Oh, I guess the chorus is half as long? I'm very confused. Okay. This is gonna work. Because I don't have time for it not to. Yeah. Okay, that's exactly how it works. So the verse is twice as long as the chorus. Oh, what am I doing? This is not... You gotta put that right at the beginning. It's not chopping any of it off. And... Okay, perfect. So now it lines up. That sounds pretty natural. They've all got like a subtle opening hit cymbal. I typically don't love that, but I don't want to go back and change it. It would be easy. The beat just completely drops out. Nice. Wow, that acoustic guitar is loud. Whew. Oh, I also like blasted the heck out of it. Yeah, I had a 12 decibel gain boost. No big deal. There we go. It's a little more balanced. Oh yeah. See, now you feel a full song coming together. That was a semi-boring 40 minutes to get to this point, I know. And we haven't even done the 24 yet. Alright, this is good. This is cool. This soft section. Oh, I don't like that. See, but that's very fixable. We're just gonna halfway chop it. Oh, I cloned it through this section. Alright, so I'll tell you what. We're gonna... we are going to... Oh, and that section will have a cymbal opening hit. Yeah. Alright, that alone will be most of this. One, two, three, four, five, six. So this is the halfway point. Do I want to chuck a cymbal hit in there? Nah, alright, see, I'm thinking too much. I'm overthinking. We got like 17 minutes. I gotta just freaking go. We're gonna jump back in with this triple verse chorus. We're gonna go double length chorus to end. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so copying this whole section. Oh, thank God that loops pretty well. I don't know if I'm going to need that loose cymbal, honestly. I might not need it. There's like... Oh, I could use it as a reverse cymbal. Alright, but I'm getting ahead of myself. We got 15 minutes here. Good Lord. Alright, the pressure's on. Trace. Where is it? I gotta pick in here. Okay. Alright. So this... Oh, okay. Let's create a space for the trace to enter the picture. Oh, this is not... Okay. There we go. Oh, this is not the same though. Wait, what? Okay. Sounds pretty cool. Alright, here we go. Cool instrument, huh? Alright, here we go, here we go. I'm just freestyling. Alright, we're going nuts. Alright, that last note was wrong, but it doesn't matter because I'm just not going to be in that part. Okay. That'll be the only part with it. This is such a weird little standalone section. Okay, MIDI is like last priority. And honestly, once I turn all these things on, it's gonna sound way better. Like right now in its unmixed state, it's kind of rough, but yeah. It's gonna do a lot of heavy lifting. Okay. I'm gonna just try to play like a lead line through the whole stinking thing. Ooh, this thing is hot. Okay. Time wasted. We're good. I like this tone. We're just gonna do one take, like the full 3 minutes through the song, and just pray. Oh God, how much of a lead in do I get? Okay. Maybe I'll turn around and kick in the little fade. I don't even want to play in that section. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I'm gonna give it a little boost since it's like the main melody line, and then we'll bring it back here. We'll bring it back crazy. Alright, yeah, I like that. Come on, you can do better than that. Oh gosh, 8 minutes. That's a quick lead in. Ah! Why? Alright, give yourself a reasonable lead in. Ah! Why am I failing? Oh god. Okay, 8 minutes. Let's go. God. Okay, no. Bring some energy to that last part. Oh, Lord. Alright. I was about to get into it there, but... Alright, unsnap. I gotta bump that forward just a hair. Sounds alright. Alright, let's get this right. We got 6 minutes. Ooh, a pick? Alright, let's use a pick. Get real aggressive here. Barely any lead in. Screw it. That was kind of weird, but we're gonna have to live with it. Okay, that's hidden behind there. This is gonna have to be bumped forward a little bit. Okay. Oh boy, home stretch. This is in the wrong spot. Okay, I want to bring everything back. Not immediately. There. So, split. I'm not recycling that. So this minus that chunk. Copy. Oh, it's a double chorus. Oh God, where does it recycle? Right there. Am I in the right spot? I have red and green. Yes. Okay, I need the last chorus. Or dupe the last chorus. Alright, that shouldn't be too hard. I see it actually, it's right here. Split, split, copy, paste at the end here. Oh, alright, that's not my best outro ever. Oh, we didn't even get to do MIDI! Oh, that'll have to be for the next episode. Alright, so once I turn all these on, this is gonna sound way different in a good way. I didn't even explain those. Okay, something is on like way too strong. Oh Lord, oh no! Oh wow, okay, everything's just coming in really hot. 2 minutes! Can I fix this in 2 minutes? That bass! Okay, panning. I have a minute? Oh gosh. Alright, let's do some panning. Oh gosh, this screen looks so weird. Why can't I see my pan? Oh no, I enlarged them right before the session and now it looks so weird. Oh my gosh, how do I pan? I have to click it here. No, that's wrong. No! How do I pan? Like this? Okay. So the custom 24 I want to kind of leave alone. You know what? Whatever. It's alright. 30 seconds. I kind of want the baby comeback on. Time. I didn't even like volume balance it. So they're all just kind of like crazy volumes. And I don't even have compressors on these tracks. I have like a bus compressor. No, I don't even have a bus compressor. I just have one master compressor. And I don't even know how hard it's being hit. Let's see. Not hard enough. Barely being hit. Okay. Oh man, I'm not entirely proud of this outcome. But this was officially the first time I've ever tried it, and it is what it is. Gosh, now I know I gotta allocate my time a little bit better and you know, hit certain milestones at better times, but could have done worse. I didn't even really get to like show what I was doing, or like nothing educational came of this. So I guess I'll have to make separate videos to actually explain what's going on, but these will be interesting in their own right. Oh man. Well, 1 hour music challenge, 1 hour song challenge. Oh, do I cheat and do like a little bit of balancing, or just, no, you know what? Let's just hear what it sounds like. This is the best I could do. First try in 1 hour. Alright, it's not the worst thing I've ever heard. It has potential, but it's very raw, and unbalanced and like overdriven in a not good way. Oh man, this is I'm gonna have to do some thinking on this. Maybe revamp the challenge a little bit. Maybe do a separate mix video. Alright, I got some thinking to do. Well, that's the first 1 hour music challenge, for better or worse. Leaves a sour taste in my mouth. I want to do much better next time, but we'll see, we'll see.